of bacon and mushrooms.
What does that tell us?
Such arrogance. You will regret coming. Over here! I'll bury you in the deepest hole.
Too late for you. Revelio. One countdown. One more to go.
One less human to worry about. You should know better than that one. Told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Revelio.
You ought to cut back. Hello? How nice of you to stop by. How nice of you to stop by. You will regret coming. Not quiet enough. Seems your heart isn't in this at all. I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo. Levioso.
Stop! I'm afraid of heights!
Revelio. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Show you.
This must be the cabin Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Levioso! Or if you're secretly harboring a desire.
Confringo! Levioso! 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 No! Confringo!
Find Sorona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more Horklumps one. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Confringo!
think they felt that in London.
Revelio.
Incendio! Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. 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 Sendo. Confringo. Revelio. 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 This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona... Revelio. Confringo, Leviosa, Expelliarmus,
You
Bombarda!
Levioso!
Repulso! Your Revelio. Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Repulso. Accio. Sendo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Repulso. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Flipendo. Bombarda. Not so tricky after all, Merlin. That Infurious wearing a woolly jumper. That must be Bardolph. Avada! I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what's really happened here. Incendio! Revelio. An entry from Bardolph's journal. He overheard whispers. A plan, something to do with him. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. This mentions Inferi, and something about it being Bardolph's turn next.
What are you up to now?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Oh, my sin. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't, I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of
Revelio.
success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of
Revelio.
the tomb will be insect-free.
Spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa!
Finding a
Revelio.
chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Incendio. Fringo.
All this grass.
Confringo.
It no longer feels like a tree. I've read about
Petrificus
catacombs
totalis.
that underwent expansion
Revelio.
efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly.
Confringo.
We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of
Revelio. Surrounded by grandeur.
grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Bali Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
What did you find?
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Revelio. Accio. Bali Leviosa. Accio.
That's a
Bali
lot of bone
Leviosa.
metal.
Revelio. Accio. Bali Leviosa. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Sendo!
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Confringo. Imperio. Revelio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Flindo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Glacier. Bombarda. Arresto Momentum. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Imperio. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way, come on.
Well, what happened back then?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you again.
Revelio.
Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Stop provoking them!
I'm handling it.
I'm handling it! Expose her! Confringo! Stay back! Keep out the way! Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I...
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow?
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Finger. Glacius. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Corso. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Expelliarmus! Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Also. Incendio. Crucio. Glacius. Bombado. Velasco Momentum. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Also. Imperio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Crucio. Glacius. Bombado. Velasco Momentum. Incendio. Bingo. Imperio.
"不知道。 对，高低差去打，垂直位。
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this
还
time?
好，终于要自取。
Revelio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Incendio. Finger. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Bombada. Resonance. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Volta.
没有，是有其他生物。不过这到底是用什么啊？这到底要用什么互动啊？就看图样很像是这一招，
Incendio.
好像只是燃烧火焰，
Revelio. Finger.
不重要。对啊，它好像除了燃烧之外就没有其他功用。
Revelio.
想要在地穴跟我见面，听起来怪怪的。阿方，为什么要叫阿方？
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Revelio. I'm most pleased to be included.
真的很少人信方。
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well,
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
饼干你有买吗？还有阿芳你有买吗？这款游戏。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It's not like her to forget.
这倒是真的。
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
我觉得这个除非是哈利波特粉，不然。
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying legnots in Plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
哎，我送你哦，我就忘记我那时候隔离进去，我那时候是抽奖抽吗？
Here we are. I do think this is where
我
we'll
隔离
find
进
her.
去也没有玩久
The
啊，
terrain's
我大概玩
typical of
个
where
第
the
一章我
breed
就
would
结束了。
nest. I
第一章
suspect
地图
it's
还
how
是
the
第二章地
poachers
图就
found
过
her
了。
to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
还有一个盒子哦。干，你有我 Discord 啊？突然很想看那个照片。
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
还有盒子。
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
看龙打架。
Poor thing must be worried sick. What happened to her egg?
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 years.
Revelio. There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Go 刚好下来直接捡装备，看一下。哦，有哎。那盒子蛮好看的、啊，认真讲。我觉得它那个盒子很有纪念价值。不是，那到底怎么过去？冲刺吗？哦，我知道了，靠北，这技能超少在用。
Fantastic.
我只想要暴力解决。哦，对了。
Revelio.
我已经习惯暴力冲刺了。
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? if you ask me.
哎，这应该又换你来看文本。
I don't suppose you'd listen to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant. Revelio.
There's the nest. We're almost. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
可以去取武器走吗？太难了吧？对，对那一只龙去取武器走。
If we just make it without too much fuss.
这蛋应该够100个人吃吧？超大的包蛋。其实我一直很好奇，他们其实一开始就可以用针
That was
刺我。
brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
I was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Revelio.
I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
I can't believe any of what just... Yes, just a few more minutes.
I suppose a few more minutes. I'm ready whenever you are.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
你怎么捡到那个宝箱呢？
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
“上面还有路。就是一开始。
Revelio. How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
帮我捡一颗石头。
Revelio. 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 I can't believe any of what just happened. No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Come now, don't be stingy. Lift in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold. New instruments are expensive, you know. Come now, don't be stingy. Medallion?
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas there.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or...
Revelio.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate...
What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.